Hi everyone and welcome. This is Alex here of Advice by Alex, and I hope you all are doing well. Hopefully you've had a wonderful and fantastic week. I was just pushing my camera up there a little bit so that way I can get a full view of everything and stuff like that. But today we are going to be doing the angel messages for love and romance for Valentine's Day. I know this is a day later than Valentine's Day and everything like that, but we are going to be going ahead into the messages of Valentine's and we can go ahead and get started. If you like this channel, I ask that you hit the subscribe button and the like button with the little bell on it as well, so that way you get all future uploads of all notifications and everything like that. So hopefully you all are doing absolutely fantastic. I feel like it's been a little bit since I've talking with you all. I have taken a couple days off, so just to rejuvenate and recharge, and that's always a good thing to be able to do every once in a while. So, but let us go ahead and hop in here into the angel reading. So the first deck that we're going to be using is the Psychic Tarot of the Heart for the Heart by John Holland. I always say of, so it's actually for that by John Holland. So let us go ahead and hop in and see what is in store for everybody for today. So let us hop in here. What does everybody need to know for love and romance for Valentine's 2025? Alrighty. What I'm feeling when I'm tuning into the energies is that I definitely do feel some little bit of hesitancy in regard to Valentine's Day and also love and romance in general. So we're going to get to the bottom of that here. Okay. Alright, so as we begin, everybody, if you want to go ahead and take a deep breath in. Out. In. And out. So right away when I'm tuning into the energies, as I was mentioning, I felt like there was a lot of hesitancy and everything like that. And I did feel that there was basically just a lot of... I feel like the energy was very hesitant and also very stagnant as well. So I did feel that sense of energy there and things of that nature. So I was feeling that in the beginning as well. And I felt like there was also a separation of some kind. So whether it be a physical separation, whether there be emotional distance, or where there's not as open as communication and things of that nature when I was tuning into the energy. Right away when I'm tuning into the energies is that I feel like there was a sense of control in regard to the situation. And I also felt like that when I was tuning in, I felt like this... I almost felt this unsettling feeling, and I felt like there was... It's hard to describe because there's almost this unknowingness of what is happening in regard to the situation, in regard to your POI, or twin flame or soulmate, however it is. But I felt like this sense, and I felt like the sense of longing in regard to your POI and things of that nature. So I feel like what it is that I feel like you were wanting to get to the source of the situation, and I feel like you're wanting to get back to where the root of things were at the beginning of the connection for the both of you. Now, that is always nice, but you grow and evolve over time in regard to a connection with a person, and you grow and evolve into a deeper connection over time. And the original root is there, but you grow and evolve as you grow deeper and are able to evolve over time. So it's not going to be quite the same as it was at the beginning, but it's going to be in a better place. Is really what I'm really feeling. And I don't know why I'm explaining it this way. It just, the energy behind it makes it feel this way. Almost as if you're longing for the past, and things of that nature. So, um, and I'm really, really, really feeling like it's almost a sense of romanticizing the past, which is fine to do every once in a while. But as humans, whenever we are romanticizing the past, it is just where there are lessons there of what it is that we are trying to work through in regard to that situation. So, and where it was in the beginning. So, if there are some sort of things that you keep reminiscing over the beginning or situations that occurred a while ago, those are some points for you to be able to look at and to understand at a deeper level through soul work, soul growth, is where it is important for it to be able to work on and heal. And then you'll be able to get some insight as to what is going on in the current situation, as I do feel that a lot of the emotions that are occurring right now are blocking you from that clarity or that aha moment within the situation and everything like that. So I definitely do feel that that is where a lot of that is stemming from in regard to that and things like that. So those are just some of the messages that I was really picking up right away in regard to that. So the first card here is that we have is the Change Your Focus card. So this is all about allowing you to take a step back from the love and romance and be sure to focusing on yourself and your self value, your self worth, what you are putting forward in the connection, and also taking time for you as you are most important. Being able to recharge your batteries and allowing yourself to be of service for other people, but also for being able to give back to your PY. And it's all about that balance and that equal give and take and things like that. So, and I feel like this is weighing heavily on some people's hearts right now, and where it is that way. Um, and I'm also really feeling some emotions of grief in regard to the situation. And I feel like that is where self care is so critical during this time. And Archangel Chamuel is really coming in and helping in regard to lift some of that heavy burden from you. All you have to do is ask, and it shall be done, and things like that. Because angels do not interfere unless you ask for help, and things like that, with things of that nature. So trust me, from my own past and from my own experiences, if from a human standpoint, if I were trying to do it my way, and things weren't exactly turning out where I wanted it, it's where the angels were wanting to help, but they weren't helping, but because I never asked for any sort of help. So it's like they are wanting to be of service for you, but you gotta ask. So knowing that you're not alone in the process. So that is also another lesson involved in everything and stuff like that. So The next card here is that we have is Healing Begins. And I feel like this is all about going deeper within to understand what is happening, and where you focus in on yourself and do some of the shadow work, you can reflect and see what exactly the situation is, and you'll be able to get some of those downloads. Right now, I feel like we, as a whole, as a collective, I feel that we are a little bit intimidated in order to get those messages and things of that nature. So it is basically where I feel like we've been feeling burdened by this heavy energy that has been around us. And in order to understand, is where we have to go within. And I don't know why my phone is going off there, but I do apologize. But it is just all about looking from within. And one of the chakras that they were pointing me to, especially, is the sacral chakra, as I do feel like that is needing some work at this time. So, working on the sacral chakra along with the heart chakra in balance, and things of that nature, is very beneficial. Um, Another angel that is coming through right now is Archangel Raphael. And Archangel Raphael is really just coming in and helping you in regard to the emotional aspect of things. So, helping you heal through some of that old wounds that you may have been experiencing. So, the next card here is that we have is Strengthening Bonds. So, I feel like you and your POI are working on strengthening your bonds and things of that nature. So, it's basically where it is where things are going to continue to grow for the both of you. And it's going to be a gradual development, but it is where you are going to be strengthening that soul bond between the both of you. And the next card here is that we have is Confront. So I feel like this is where we are working on our shadow work. We are confronting our own fears and insecurities. And then it will lead us to have that open communication with our partner, even though that can be a scary step. It's just where we may have that in regard to that. So, and things like that. So, whenever I want to work through things and talk about things, I always talk with my kitty teddy bear, and he's a great listener. So he always listens whenever I speak. So he knows a lot of things that are going on. So, and just where he's a good listener. So animals are a good resource to talk to if you're not ready yet to talk to your PY about whatever is going through. So the next card here that we have is Detach. So this is all about that emotional detachment that we were talking about earlier. So I feel like there's that emotional distance, or I feel like there's that hot and cold behavior going on right now. So for some of you, and it's all about really that moment of reflection. So I feel like this is leading into transformation. So, and it's interesting that I never noticed that it was winter in this card before, but that winter is all about reflection, a time of growth, and just really looking at a rebirth. So it's all about rebirth, and things like that. So leading to change and transformation. So that is really where that is, and things like that. So that is absolutely fantastic. So, and it's an important message of knowing about transformation, and things of that nature. So that is really where that is, and things like that. So, but the overall message here is that we have is trust. So trusting in the divine, trusting in your spiritual team, trusting in God, universe, source, creator, and that everything is a-okay. So the message here is allowing yourself to be able to go with the flow and to remain grounded throughout the process, and everything like that. So that is very, very critical, and things of that nature. So the next step is move. So I feel like this is all about the action. So this whole entire process that we've been talking about is that we have is all about action and taking action and things of that nature. So that is really where that is at. So I love that and things of that nature. So the next card deck that we're going to be using for some clarifiers is just Kyle Gray Angel Prayers Oracle card. So I just need a quick sip of some of my iced tea that I have. I always needed that time of refreshment. So, what does everybody need to know at this time for love and romance for Valentine's Day of 2025? Ooh. Mm. Mm-hmm. Okay. So the first card here that we have is the Miracle of Forgiveness, Archangel Jeremiah. Thank you, Jeremiah, for helping me understand the process of forgiveness. So I feel like this is all about a lesson of forgiveness, letting go, let God, and things of that nature. So that is really all about allowing you to shine your inner light and allowing that light to lead to forgiveness. And I know that could be a hard step, but it is where it's important to forgive and not hold on to any resentment, and things of that nature, because that can also weigh heavy on us as well. I was not expecting these messages to be so deep today. I was like, okay, we're going to go into love and fluffy, but my guides were like, no, we are going to do some heavy duty shadow work today in the messages. And I was like, holy moly, and things of that nature, because this is what people need to hear, is what they're saying. I'm like, okay. It is very, very interesting. So it's all about counting your blessings. So thank you, universe and angels, for the blessings in my life. So having an attitude of gratitude. So this is all about just being grateful for what you have currently. So and being thankful for how far you have come in the relationship and things like that. So it's trying to change your mindset from the negative to the positive. So that's what gratitude is all about. And it helps to not only change perspective, but it helps you to change your energy and shift your energy as well. Whenever we do have that gratitude and things of that nature. So that is really, really important and things of that nature. So having that attitude of gratitude is really, 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 really good, and things of that nature. So the next card here that we have is Shine Your Light with Archangel Uriel. Thank you, Uriel, for helping me to share my light within the world. So, and just being your authentic self and allowing your authentic self to shine within the relationship. And I think that's what the angels are really wanting you to know, is that whenever you are your authentic self in the relationship and not hiding your authentic self, is when your partner gets to see the real you. And I feel like some of us do tend to hold ourselves back in regarding to see the real you because of the fact of fear and past pain and past hurt, that we've been hurt in the past, and it's where we need to work through that through the shadow work that we've been talking about. And that is where that is at. And things of that nature. So, and I feel like during this time that we've been talking, is that I feel like I'm on the verge of a release, because I feel like those tears are coming, and I feel like that if you are wanting to cry in a sense of a release, it is okay. This is a safe space. My entire channel is created for you to have that safe space, and things of that nature. So, absolutely no judgment in my channel. If I cry on camera, I will absolutely cry along with you. So, and things of that nature. So, that is absolutely there, as crying is a form of a release. And once you have that, it's always good to be able to let things out, as I always say, because it leads to positive transformation and things of that nature. So the next card here is that we have is Loved One in Heaven. Thank you, loved ones in heaven, for drawing close at your time. And I feel like this is a message that we are never alone, and that it is just where it's a time of connecting with loved ones on the other side as well. So remember, Valentine's Day does not have to be just a time for a specific romantic partner, but it can be where we are having love for those that are around us. I myself was just with my best friend on Valentine's Day, and both of us are single. So it is just where we celebrated it together as friends. And it was an absolutely magical time. And it was where none of us were sad or upset about not being with our POI or person, where we just celebrated the love that we had for each other as friends, and things of that nature. So it's always good to be able to do that and things of that nature. So, but yeah, so the next card here is that we have is Spiritual Abundance. Thank you, angels, for blessing me with infinite abundance. So abundance in love and romance, but also in general for you in your life. So I feel like this is just that positive sign that is leading to that positive transformation within the relationship and things of that nature. So that is really where that is at, and things of that nature. So, but yeah, so the overall card here is that we have is Peace and Harmony, Archangel Rockwell. Thank you, Rockwell, for surrounding me, my life, in a harmonious light. So this is all about having that balance. So I feel like the more that we have that balance, the more that we have that peace and harmony from within. So that is always an absolutely fantastic message. And the last one here is that we have is express your creativity. Thank you, angels, for helping me to express my inner creator. So I feel like this is just us thinking outside the box in different ways in regard to not just thinking on the negative, but thinking outside of that and thinking more of the positive, and helping us to see the bigger picture of things in different ways and avenues and things of that nature. So I think that is absolutely fantastic, and I couldn't have said it better than myself and things like that. So I'm really grateful for that message, actually. So that is there, and we can definitely go ahead and do a couple of cards of what your POI would like to say from Tony Carmine's scenario. And let us see what the angel messages are. Oh, your love life will transform when you learn to truly love yourself. And just as you are perfect just the way you are. Accept this and you will be amazed by the changes it brings to your life. So, that is absolutely fantastic. So, that is what your PY wants to say to you. And I couldn't have said it better than myself, is Self-love is so important. Oh, life is forever changing in accordance with nature's divine will. May we lovingly embrace life's changing seasons and acknowledging and the knowledge that all is as it should be, and that love is all there is. That was a tongue twister there, but you know the drill. So, alrighty. So we'll do one more for this, and we'll do the general overall message. Don't want to make this too long for you guys. I know this is a very long video already, so. Alright, your love is like a burst of sunshine on a cloudy day. Your smile is imprinted in my heart. Your beauty reflected by the stars. Your essence is the air that I breathe. So, that is absolutely fantastic. So, that is kind of incredible. And I just got the chills. So, that is absolutely fantastic. Fantastic, fantastic, fantastic. Oh, love that. So, let us pull one more from the Soul Truth, and we'll see what the messages are in that regard. So what does everybody need to know for Valentine's Day as a whole? What risk can I take today? I never have drawn that card before. Be not mistaken, you will have to take bigger risks than you ever thought possible on this path towards your dreams. You will have to take the big, scary leap, but do not fret because your soul has wings. Today's soul action. What risk can you take to move towards your dreams? Make a decision and do it. No more thinking, only doing. Be brave and courageous, and you will discover what you're really made of. So that is absolutely fantastic. I absolutely love that message. So, but that brings us to the end of the video for today. I want to thank you very much for joining me for today. And until next time, everybody, if you like this channel, I ask that you hit the subscribe button and the like button and the little bell for all the notifications for all the uploads of my videos. And then, of course, if you would like a personalized angel reading with me, I'll leave all that information in the bio. But of course, there is where it is on the main page of my bio, my Planoly store. I do have a new reading out right now, so if you would like to get your very own Valentine's Day message from your POI, I do have that on sale right now. So it is where you can go ahead and check out that. It's a very good package for it being on sale. I will say so myself. So take advantage of it while it is on sale and things like that. So, but anyway, guys, I love you guys, and until next time, everybody, sending you so much love, angel blessings, and I will talk with you all very soon. Bye, everybody.